Hey guys, Dr. Berg here. In this video, I'm going to talk about the best snacks for low blood sugar, okay? I used to have low blood sugar, and I used to have like protein snacks and protein bars and apples with peanut butter. Well, I don't recommend that anymore because every time you snack, you're going to worsen the problem. You're going to worsen the low blood sugar. You're going to become a real hypoglycemic, which is almost a pre-diabetes situation. So continuing to snack always makes it worse over time. Okay, we're going to talk about why. So normal blood sugars, 100, but it's usually between, I'd say 80 to 90, but you don't want it higher than 100, okay? And what that means is 1 teaspoon of sugar diluted to all of your blood in your body, like 1.5 gallons of blood, roughly, okay? So that's not that much sugar. So what happens when you eat a snack, no matter what you snack on, it doesn't matter, but protein will do this as well, you actually elevate your sugars. You're bringing your sugar back up, okay? So the sugar comes high, and then that triggers a hormone called insulin. And the purpose of insulin is to drive the sugar down. So you end up with a low blood sugar situation. So here you are, eat a snack, wait a couple hours, boom, it's down again. You got to eat again. It's high, boom, down. It keeps coming up and down, up and down, up and down. And this is what's happening to a lot of people, and it happens to me as well, and it just worsens the problem because they really don't understand the background, what's behind the scene. They don't realize that they're continuing the problem. So you have to, number one, realize that snacking worsens the problem. Okay. Number two, we have to change what you eat at the meal. So you really want to do this where you have 3 meals a day starting out, no snacks. To do that and to stabilize your sugar, you need certain things. One of the most important things to help insulin be stabilized and not go too high or too low would be potassium. Potassium and insulin work together. Okay, so yes, you can take it as a supplement, but I'd rather you get it from the foods. And you guessed it, vegetables give you the most potassium. So, but here's the thing, you need between about 7 to 10 cups of vegetable, or even more salad, if you're going to do salad, because vegetables are a little bit more dense, every single day to get this potassium requirement. No one is doing that. So they're going to have a hard time fixing this blood sugar situation. So potassium. So if you eat a meal, the first thing you do is you have your vegetable, your salad. Okay, so if I'm going to do, like I might do a kale shake, well, huge salad, I'll eat that first before anything else, okay? That's number one. So I have vegetables. I have a moderate amount of protein with each meal. Okay, that's like 3 to 6 ounces. Don't want too much because that could spike insulin as well. Just a moderate amount. But here's the thing that is missing too. If you do a lean piece of meat or a protein shake with vegetables, you're going to be starving because if you already have a blood sugar problem, it's only going to last like an hour or two. What you need to add to make this transition smooth, you need to add fat, okay? Like nuts. Enough nuts or almond butter or nut butters or avocado or brie cheese or more olive in your salad dressing or butter to the point where you feel so satisfied you can go from one meal to the next comfortably, okay? So you have to make those adjustments. If you have too much, you might aggravate the gallbladder and cause right shoulder pain and headaches because the gallbladder has nerves that run up there, or too little, you're just going to be hungry. Now, the thing is that if someone has low blood sugar, to make this transition takes about 3 weeks to 2 weeks sometimes, okay? So until your body starts to get used to it. But once you do it, you will actually go from one meal to the next without much hunger, okay? And so I put a video down below of more details of how to do this, but even for kids, you do not want kids to snack between the meals. Don't get them used to that because you're just setting them up for a spike insulin where they're constantly going to do this. And the problem with the snacks is they're so-called protein bars, but they always come with sugar. I mean, I looked at the protein bars at the grocery store. It's like all over the place. Everything is hidden sugars everywhere you go. What does that tell you? It tells you that people are not aware of the amount of sugar that's in the food that's causing this blood sugar thing, because if you snack on a Snickers bar or something sweet between the meal or even an apple, you're really going to make this thing a lot worse and propel it into the future, okay? So a protein would be the next best thing, but then just to cut it out completely, that would be the best thing to do. And the last thing I want to talk about is there are certain things that will trigger insulin. Okay, sugar will do it, excessive protein will do it. But the other thing, if you combine protein with sugar, you get an exaggerated spike of insulin versus eating them separately. So that would be the protein bar with the added sugar to it, and that's what everyone's doing. So again, I'm just kind of giving you some food for thought and to give you enough information so you can get out of this blood sugar trap. Thanks for watching. Hey, tell me what you think about this video. Go ahead and comment below and give me your feedback.